from Senso Takuin and Culture of Music in Japan. And then next speaker is Professor Ray Lundy from UK and at De Montfort University in UK. And as you know, he has made lots of contribution to the music technology field. Dr. Wong,
which is something first? You want to say something first?
谢谢申卫公教授，他是一个音乐的教授。刚才他介绍今天的讲人，他的名字叫Lee Lundy。Lundy 先生呢，他是一位音乐的作曲家，还有他是发明很多新的那个创造的那个音乐艺术，要表明这个音乐的那个那种特性，不是单单是作曲或者是唱歌，他是用一种最好的那个意念带到音乐里面，把那些都带到大家中间。我现在把时间交给讲人。
谢谢。谢谢。I'm very happy and honored to be here today as one of the keynote speakers at WalkMat 2016. I want to start with a very little story because although I've worked with many people from Taiwan over the years, it's the first time here. And it was just last year that Dr. Jeff Huang and I were in a car going to the Xiamen airport. And I said one or two things I think he found a little startling. And he said, oh, maybe you have to come and say these again and say a little bit more. So this talk is say it again, but a little bit more.
他说呢，在去年他说去年认识那个黄教授，就叫他再来把那些资料给大家了解。所以他开始的时候会讲一个故事，就把这个故事来与大家分享。
The reason why the word experimental is in a parenthesis is because what I do is experimental and what a lot of you do is experimental as well, but maybe not everybody. So I'm just saying that this word will be relevant to some, but maybe not all of you.
我们很多事情就是在试验当中，在试验当中，所以他说可能你们也在试验，他就想把这个信息带到你们中间。
In this talk, I'm going to say some things that you all know already, but sometimes I'm going to say a few more things that may make you angry or may make you think. I hope it's more thinking than anger, but we'll see.
他在讲话的当中可能会令到你们不高兴，但是他希望你们不高兴，不是不高兴，但是是高兴他讲的。
Whether you are in technology or a musician, or perhaps there are even some musicologists here at WalkMat, what we're all trying to do is to increase knowledge. And certainly for most musicians, or composers at least, we're trying to move art forward. We're trying to move society forward. And I would think in science and technology this is true as well.
那你是做什么工作，或者是今天我们这么多那个高水准的音乐家在这里，我们都是要向前发展。所以他说你在哪一个岗位，你都是往前进步。
But as the title suggests, things move very quickly in our lifetime. So are we really ahead, or just struggling to keep up with what's going on?
我们实在是向前呢，还是在征战当中？他就是要把这个意念带出来。
So in this talk, I'll have a few introductory slides just to actually present the key items that I want to address. Then the main part of the talk will exemplify some of these ideas. A very short conclusion and hopefully time for a discussion.
他希望尽快把他的意念带出来，然后有时间可以跟你们放问题或者是答复你们。他会有一些那个图片会放出来给你看。
Two key words are going to be very important in this talk. The first one is communication, such as, does art communicate? And when we're collaborating, I as a musician with a technologist, is the communication idea that we both understand and we both try to solve the same problem. Second word is aesthetics, which is a very difficult word that many people these days are scared of. Either they don't know what it means or they have some idea that it's being used in a way that they don't feel comfortable with.
他要去研究的就是到底艺术能不能帮你们有沟通，是你明白还是有那个双方的作用，所以他就是要把这个事情搞清楚。
And just to make clear, my world of music, even though the piece tomorrow night, which I will mention later in my talk, is primarily involved with sounds that are not intended to be notes. So I'm old enough for MIDI too, but I never use it. And if I use it, I abuse it because I'm interested in sounds, not notes.
他的兴趣就是声音，不是那些我们写的音乐的那个字哈，所以他就说，我们就说写音乐的那个概念，他就是要表明是声音，不是我们写出来的音乐。
But I was on the jury for the concerts the next few days, and many of the students and other artists who submitted pieces are also interested in sound, so I'm not the only person here.
他不是唯一的那个喜欢音响的那个艺术家。
I've done that, so here we go. I wrote an article a few years ago. I gave a keynote talk with this. Is it music technology? Music technology or music technology?
是音学的音乐的那个技巧，还是音乐的技巧？他要问这个问题。
Personally, I think the third one is an ideal and a utopia, but I know very few people who are really good musicians who make their own technology and use it well. I'll give you one example, and he lives in the country where I work. His name is Trevor Wishart.
他说的那个音乐家，他说知道他是肯定赞成他第三个那个音乐的那个技巧。
I'm actually in the second group because I'm a musician who uses technology, and the key importance for me is that technology serves music.
他说技巧是为那个音乐服务，他是第二种的那个音乐家。
But if I go to festivals and conferences, there are not only papers from technologists that are number one, when it's that inevitably just one or two friends might try to come, or maybe even my parents, but everybody else in the room would be a specialist.
他说这一段音乐里面的过程，实在是很复杂，或者是他写给他的父母，或者是为特别的人写，但是这个不重要。
I have no problem with that if that is the intention and the goal of the musician. But if it's not, then they're dreaming. And maybe they should think about it. And not only that, if you're a developer and you're embarking on a development project, it's exactly the same thing. We have to learn all of this. We can't just do it. This happens when arts, science, humanities work together to increase the understanding and thus the appreciation of the work that we do.
他说你电子的音乐或者是那个很高的水准，什么都配合在一起，都是一定要跟那个我们那个人类可以配合，不然的话呢就不能有共鸣。
I don't know how many of you know the fantastic Beijing artist Yang Jun. He was with us last week in the UK. He told me that sometimes he still does solo gigs in Beijing for 12 people. Sometimes when there are 3 of them playing, they get 40 people. He's one of the most brilliant experimental artists I know anywhere in the world today.
他刚才说了一个在北京的艺术家叫央中，他不管人数多少，他是唯一在他心中是一个很特别的艺术家。
Became quite involved with resources. The EAR site was the first one that I led. Electroacoustic resource site is visited by 20,000 visitors every month. It has a glossary of the musical terminology of electroacoustic music. It has a bibliography of over 4,000 publications, and now with the Sorbonne, we're doing data mining research so that we can automatically catch the publications in every language, including Chinese.
他的那些音乐发展到一个程度，可以有超过4000种不同的那个发展，而且呢，他也那个音乐可以发展到那个中文。
So going from a very small public to having UNESCO from the United Nations adopt the project was